The quiet crisis of keeping suspected criminals in custody in Castries is over. Just days after the Royal St. Lucia Police Force noted a significant reduction in the pervasive issue of crime in St. Lucia, Friday, May 23, 2025, came the grand opening of the island's Centralized Community Safety Center, formerly known as Custody Suites. The facility, which has undergone a comprehensive facelift, now boasts improved safety features, modern amenities, and better holding conditions for detainees. Speaking at the official grand opening of the facility, Commissioner of Police Vern Gard noted that unlike its predecessor, the new facility takes into great account the humanity of detainees.
Today unveils another one of the planned approaches to mitigate against the negative national security environment, one which considers the fundamental rights enshrined in our Constitution and the maintenance of our inherent rights to dignity and humane treatment.
Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Honorable Philip J. Pierre, noted that the newly renovated building is more than just its literal representation as a detention center.
This is not only a detention center. It's not only a prison. It's a place where you can avoid catastrophe. A place where murders can be avoided. A place where by this initial cooling period, you can avoid all the negative effects of crime just by having somewhere to keep these people.
Pierre, in addition to these remarks, profited the opportunity and thanked officers of the RSLPF for their continued dedication to maintaining citizen safety and security, emphasizing his certainty that the facility is nothing short of an asset to the development of the force.
So I want to thank everyone for making this facility available and possible. I'm sure that the policemen on the ground will understand how it was without it. And I'm sure by its opening, we will avert many crimes and avert untold hardship to the people of St. Lucia because there was no place to hold someone for a cooling out period.
Jeremiah Norbert, Minister for Crime Prevention, highlighted the significant impact of this demolition by the then UWP government, citing it as a pointless exercise.
When Custody Suites was demolished for some unfounded reasons that never materialized, I received, that was just before the election, and I remember upon assuming office, I received calls from colleagues left, right, and center about the demolition of the Custody Suites. And what it did was really place pressure on the resources, what was already limited resources of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. And Richard captured it well when he said you had to call Marchand, call Babuno, call Ancillary, call Marigot to see which one of the cells had space.
Norbert alluded to the idea that the lack of the facility perhaps may just have been an overlooked contributing factor to the issue of crime in St. Lucia.
And what you had was instances where you allow somebody to get off on something that you may deem trivial, because the truth is, the amount of effort it's going to take to arrest a man, let's say on a Carnival Tuesday, you have an individual and you arrest him for possession of a dangerous weapon, which is a knife. Usually you could put him in custody suite on a Carnival Monday, and you detain him and probably you CRD him, and you allow him to go on Wednesday morning after you caution him. And now you have to just take this knife from this, withdraw the knife, and tell this gentleman to go. And what happens tomorrow is that he has a greater conviction within himself. He has a motivation within himself because he knows, here's what, if the police arrest me, there's no area to house me, so they're just going to let me go. And it really made the police look bad.
The reopening of the safety center comes just as there has been a breakthrough in the fight against violent crime. From homicides to robberies, the crime rate is down, and Police Commissioner Vern Gard is doing what no one other commissioner has done successfully, transforming the Royal St. Lucia Police Force from the inside out. For Choice News Now, I am Kishana Smith.